Lovers of the leaf. Today I'm smoking Frog Morton on the Bayou. And I'm smoking it in my freehand alpha made pipe. And I've showed it before several times. It's got a huge bowl. Some very nice graining. Comes up great if you polish it. Got a little maker's mark there, a little black dot on the stem. And it's one of my favorite pipes and one of my favorite tobaccos. Great piece of tin art. The quote of the day is from Oscar Wilde, who said, "The rarest thing in the world is to live. Most people exist, and that is all." So I hope your week has gone well, and heading for a nice weekend. A little bit ago, I told a story about my first pipe, and one or two of you wanted to know other stories, and I'll tell you a little one that try not to make it too boring. It's another story from Sears, when I worked at Sears back in the early 70s, around 71, so. I worked in several departments. I told you about one, the work clothes department. I also worked in the paint department, and I had a customer that was, I guess her credit wasn't all that stellar, and in those days there was a long form that you could do, perfectly legal, in lieu of the credit card, and it just took a little bit more in the way of paperwork for the customer, and the woman was the wife of a well-known disc jockey at the time in the Philadelphia area. And so anyway, I did this worked up credit for her. Again, perfectly legal. Sears had this way to make it happen. And she ordered quite a lot of paint. And I arranged for all that. So she was grateful. And so after the sale, she said, "Well, do you have a break coming up?" I said, "I have a break coming up." So she invited me out to her Corvette, and she offered me some exceedingly rare, according to her, hashish. However, being morally and ethically sound, I politely declined her invitation to smoke a joint with her. So that's another one of my Sears stories. Albeit brief, and maybe I'll tell you another one at a later date. Well, there's another nice thing about working at Sears. At this one time, we had a very dynamic manager of the whole place, and he did a quote-unquote radio show in the morning before the doors opened, as the departments were getting ready to open for business. And it was Name That Tune. And this went on for a while, and it appeared that I was pretty good at it. And so management really tried to spice things up a little bit. And again, it was a very fun place to work in those days. And so that's another story. The Name That Tune thing that we had going on. And I'd often wondered what happens to some of the people that work there. And but you don't see that anymore. A big corporation making things nice, a nice environment. I also met a very good friend, a lifelong friend there, and he later went into the service and retired from the service, so he's a vet. And so that's the story for the day. So anyway, I hope you're doing well, smoking your favorite tobaccos and your favorite pipes. Today I got my hair cut down in the town where I spent the first 8 years of my life, the little town called Havertown, Pennsylvania, and the barber shop's called Luigi's, and I had my hair cut by Luigi. I was the owner of the shop, and you wait for him. He is the best. It's like 5 chairs, and he's number one at the first chair. And my wife likes the way he does my beard and my hair. And one of these old-fashioned guys that agonizes over every hair and does the complete shave with the hot towel and the whole bit. And as you can tell, if I do say so myself, I think he did a pretty good job. The hair in the back especially was getting kind of bushy. And of course he did the beard, and also makes you feel good, you know, when you have a good haircut. And I don't like to go to those, no play on words, but I don't like those clip joints like hair cuttery and so forth. I'm sure they're good, you know. But there's nothing like an old-fashioned barbershop. And if you haven't tried this frog Morton on the bayou, treat yourself. You should, of course, a prerequisite. You should like the bulk and the English blends. If you're not a fan of aromatics, stay away from it. But to me, it's a very tasty blend. Some Orientals, maybe a little Perique, and Latakia. I've never actually read a review of it, but I like it. Let's put it that way. Still on the diet, or as I like to call it, the live it. So I'm looking forward to dinner tonight. We're going to splurge a little bit and go Italian. So my wife's cooking up some nice mild Italian sausage. So we're, like I said, we're going to splurge and have spaghetti and sausage and meat and, sauce and everything. So I'm really looking forward to that because I haven't eaten all day. Except the Slim Fast. I'm still on the Slim Fast. And I feel great. 100% better than I think I started about 5 weeks ago. So I'm hanging in there. I'm tempted a lot of times, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. I'd be satisfied with, say, around 180. My eventual goal. Be nice to get down to my high school weight, but that's a stretch because, believe it or not, my draft card said 145 pounds. So I don't think I'm going to get down that far. I don't wish to either. So I think about 180, I'll be happy with that. So in other words, enough of that. So we're coming down to the end. That went pretty quickly. You know what that means. Take care of yourself. Be good. And by all means, happy smoking.